Hello everyone, this is Steven Cologne, also as Cookie, and welcome to the nationwide duel at Daytona for the NRLA Chips Ahoy Cup Series. And we're gonna continue the Oreo Speed Week since we have already done the Clash, the Daytona 500 qualifying, but we need to do the duels before we head to the main event. 22 cars from each entries from both duels. So that's how this pretty much gonna work. So here is your starting grid for tonight's first duel race, since there's 2 duel races for the nationwide duel. For one, we got Mitchell Collins and Sam Oskin. Row 2, we got Charlie Davenport and Roy Whittleton. We got Jack Jones and Landon Smith Jr. Row 4, we got Owen Miles and Danny Silla. Row 5, we got Zachary Davis and Vale Moscow. Row 6, we got Colby Harris and Braden Perez. Yeah, right. Row 7. Chase Harris and Stephen Cologne. Row 8 is Trevor Collins and Daniel Royals. Row 9. Hopefully I'm not off track with this. Row 9, Scott Upton and your Clash winners, Sophia Fragonito. Row 10 is Connor Bell and Joshua Johnson, excuse me. And finally, in row 11 is Nick Wall and Brady Ugest. Hopefully I spell that last name right. Could be wrong too. No, whatever. Anyways, that's your starting grid for the first duel. I already said something about the Clash race, so I'm pretty much just gonna start this race anyways. So, with that being said, here's your command to fire the engines for the first duel race for a nationwide duel at Daytona.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright, there's your command. Hopefully I fixed the audio. If you can hear anything, great. I'm also testing this out, so by myself at least. So hopefully the audio isn't that quiet this time. Hopefully I fixed everything. It should be louder than before. But yes. So again, 22 cars on each entries for the first duel and the second duel. For the first one, we got Mitchell Collins and Sam Oskin right to the front row. And we are almost prepared to get this first duel race started. As the pace car rolls itself back to the pit lane. As we are ready to go green for the first duel race of the nationwide duels at Daytona. Green flag is out! Oh boy, there seems to be a problem with the 88. He's slowing down. What happened to Roy? I think he has... Actually, let me look. Okay, it didn't say anything from this one, but I'm gonna assume he has some, technical issues, so yeah, that sucks for voice start. But anyways, back to the race. We got Charlie Davenport as our leader, as we only got 4 drivers that are currently still standing right after that 0-0 slowdown, which holds a couple of drivers. So it's just 4 drivers that are pretty far away from the other drivers, but yeah, Charlie Davenport is lean from the second lap. Mitchell Collins in second with a great start. Since and there goes Sam Oskin. Right to the inside. Mitchell Collins could block him. And Samuel will go to second. And Roy just come back out of the pit road. So I think he's got everything fixed by now. Oh! Mitchell Collins almost blocked Jack Jones. Couldn't get there in time though. There goes Sam Oskin passing his teammate again, Charlie Davenport. I think it's going to be a battle between these 2 JGR drivers, since they're pretty strong for the Clash race, but they never even try to get the win or even try to pass Sophia. But this time it might be a great day for these 2 JGR drivers if they can win the duel. It's either Charlie Davenport or Sam Oskin. Right now, Mitchell Collins is back at second, since Charlie Davenport has gone to the outside right now. Jack Jones still stays to the inside, just for the turns, I guess. Let's check on the 88 for a bit. Yep. This car is still running. Oh jeez. A couple of drivers will catch up soon to Ford's drivers. Mitchell Collins right now is between these 2 JGR drivers, still staying there. But there goes Charlie Davenport, getting his second position back to pass Mitchell Collins. And maybe he'll try to pass his teammate for the lead again. Lap 6. Also, I didn't even change the laps, so... Oops. So just for this first duel race, this will just be at 30 laps, and then the second duel will change to 25 laps this time. Hopefully I'm not forgetting to do that, and there goes Charlie Davenport. He is going for the lead to pass his teammate. Looks like Sam Oskin will hold on, but he won't. Oh, they're still side by side, I guess. But it does seem that Charlie Davenport is going to lead this time. Jack Jones to second now in the 48 Ally Financial Chevy. And Sam Oskin's now at 4th. Maybe Jack Jones could try to pass Charlie Davenport, but he doesn't seem to be ready to do that yet. Just checking the other drivers again. Alright, Okay, they're slightly catching up, so they should be close to these 4 drivers for like a couple more minutes. They'll be in the middle of a single file pack racing yet again. Hopefully it won't be that long though. Mitchell Collins tried to keep his position, but Sam Oskin is just gonna go for it. And he will be placed to the top 3 position. But we will see if he could pass Jack Jones and his teammate Charlie Davenport again. Just to get back to the lead. Oh, I don't think he can. Good block by Jack Jones. Since he was able to keep himself to second by now. That's at least great. 10 laps out of 30. Now there goes Sam Oskin. He might pass him this time. And I think that Jack Jones was meant to go to the outside, but yep, Sam Oskin's now back to second. The next thing that Sam Oskin will do is catch up to the leader and get his lead back. Just for the backstretch. So that's a good way to get your lead back to the backstretch. So, yep, there it goes. Now he's your leader. As he passed his teammate yet again. Mitchell Collins back to second yet again. Maybe you could try to pass Sam Oskin. But we will see if he can by the backstretch. Excuse me. Well, it seems that he could only... Seems like the only thing he could do is just hold on to second. But I think he still wants to get his lead. But it's gonna be harder for him to try to pass Sam Oskin. How far are they? Yeah, not that far. Lap 14 out of 30. And it looks like we're gonna be in the middle of a single file pack racing. But they might pass each other soon. Like Charlie Davenport. Well, I don't think he's ready to pass Jack Jones yet, so It's just gonna be okay. $15 laps. Checking the other drivers again. And now it's time to pit. And 6 drivers have stayed out. What about the other drivers? Well, they're now pitting, so I think that's only 6 drivers that have stayed out. I don't think that Mitchell Collins could try to... Oh, wait a minute! Jack Jones is the first driver to be out of the pit stop race. So he will take the lead, I think. While the other drivers that are pitting, who have stayed out. Hopefully I don't really mistake any of that at all. Here we got Charlie Davenport, Mitchell Collins, Sam Oskin, Carabell, Chase Harris, and that's at least most of these drivers. And other drivers that are stayed out are pitting. So that's great. So the drivers that are stayed out is Denny Silla, Braden Perez, Scopton, Colby Harris, Stephen Colon, and Owen Miles. And now I think that Jack Jones will be your leader this time. Until he passed the 17, I think. But yeah, he is your new leader by now. Should set so when we pass the 18th lap. So hopefully that is the case. Yep. He is now your new leader. Current standings right now, Jack Jones is again your new leader, and then you got Charlie Davenport second, Denny Silla third. Third. Interesting. Fourth, Sam Oskin. Fifth, Carabell. Sixth, Mitchell Collins. Seventh, Brendan Perez. Eighth, Scopton. Ninth, Colby Harrison. 10th is Stephen Colon, who just got his top 10 finish from the Clash. At least he finished 9th. Now we're at 19 laps, and Charlie Davenport is going to get his lead back to pass Jack Jones, since he is now going to the outside. Now he's your new leader. What about Denny Silla? He at least have been pretty good from a couple of laps ago from Charlie Davenport, so I think he will quite catch up to Jack Jones or Charlie Davenport. Or even better, he could try to pass both of these drivers to get a lead, if he can. Keyword, if he can. There he goes now to the inside. He's gonna try to pass Jack Jones. We're almost at 10 laps to go for the first duel race. Charlie Davenport yet again going to the inside to block Denny Silla. And now he might have the chance to pass Charlie Davenport. There he goes. He's about to take the lead, but one thing is, we got a lap driver. So this might go wrong. And the 51 is blocking Charlie Davenport. So that will conclude that Denny Silla is now your new leader at 10 laps to go. Jack Jones is back to second, and Charlie Davenport will be placed at third. He will try to get his lead back. By now, I mean, since he's gonna try to pass Jack Jones. Denny Silla is still holding on strong. And at number 17. To try to stay the first position. That he can even try to get his first duel race. His first duel race win. Excuse me. Well, Charlie Davenport has gotten closer. So I think that Charlie Davenport will try to take the lead again from Denny Silla, since again he got fastest car. Same thing to his teammate Sam Oskin. Maybe Denny Silla could hold on. I don't know if he could, but if his car have gone faster, maybe he could hold the lead for a little longer until we reach to the final lap. As we're currently at 8 laps to go, almost to end the first duel race, and then we'll head to the second duel race for 25 laps. Could Charlie Davenport had the chance to pass Denny Silla to the inside? No, he won't. He will stay to second. But I'm pretty sure for a couple more laps, he will try to do it whenever he can. At least. 7 laps to go. This might be a tight battle between Denny Silla and Charlie Davenport. And so far, Denny Silla has been holding on pretty good in this number 17 machine for Roush Fenway Racing. Oh boy. And he's going to the outside move to pass the number 3 driver of Sofia Fragnetto. Oh no! Oh man. Yep, that does it. Charlie Davenport has gotten his lead back. And second will go to Jack Jones. Oh man. That might have sucked for Denny Silla. But what about Jack Jones though? Could he try to get faster than Charlie Davenport to get the lead back? We might have to see this for ourselves. But this might be about Charlie Davenport. If he's gonna try to get his first duel win in his number 11 machine. Now we're at 5 laps to go to almost end this first duel race. And it seems that Denny Silla is catching up by now, since Jack Jones have gone to the inside a couple times. I mean the outside, excuse me. There he goes! Danny Silva is gonna try to get his lead back from Charlie Davenport. Fight for the backstretch of the third turn. There he goes! He got his lead back. He might have his second chance by now. But Charlie Davenport doesn't want to give up yet. He still wants that title. But it seems that Danny Silva might have it on the... He might get his title pretty soon for 4 laps. With 4 laps left. As Danny Silva is quite further away from Jack Jones and Charlie Davenport. And we're about to go 3 laps until we pass this line. There's 3 laps left until we finish this first duel race. And now I think Jack Jones and Charlie Davenport has gone closer to Danny Silva this time. This might be an impressive battle between these 3 drivers since they have gone stronger and faster. There goes Charlie Davenport. Get it past Jack Jones for second. This might be a battle between Danny Silva and Charlie Davenport again. Since these two have gone consistent from this Daytona race. First duel race, excuse me. And we're coming at 2 laps to go. Almost the last lap to end this first duel race. With Danny Silva as your leader. Second, Charlie Davenport. And third is Jack Jones. Almost forgot to do that. Sorry. Could Charlie Davenport try to go to the inside to pass Danny Silva again? He still has a chance to do it. For after we got through these last turns, well, not the last turns, the 3 and 4 turn, we will get to our final lap to end this first duel race. 1 lap to go, presented by the NRLA. Charlie Davenport is still trying to catch up to Danny Silva. But I think right after we got to the backstretch again, for one last time, for this duel race, this first duel race, he might have the chance to pass him if he can go to the inside, but I don't think he's ready yet. So he might have been able to give up. But Danny Silva, the 17 driver that we haven't expected him to be this good at Daytona, he is clinching to try to get his first duel race win. There he goes. Danny Silva will win this first duel race. Amazing job by Danny Silva for getting that win. It might have been the closest battle with Charlie Davenport, as if he tried to go to the inside to try to pass Danny Silva. But it won't happen, as Charlie Davenport has gotten his title for his first duel race. That is amazing. Amazing performance by that 17 driver. Oh man. So, with that being said, here is your finishing results for this first duel race. First we have Danny Silva, second Charlie Davenport, third Jack Jones, fourth Braden Perez, fifth Stephen Colon with a top 5 finish. Sheesh. Sixth is Scopton, not doing worse in the Clash race, at least. Seventh, Colby Harris, excuse me. 8th, Mitchell Collins. 9th, Owen Miles. 10th, Sam Oskin. 11th, Carabell. 12th, Landon Smith Jr. 13th, Phil Moscow. 14th, Chase Harris. I got it this time. 15th, Zachary Davis. Uh, did I got it right? Yeah, Zachary Davis. 16th, Nick Wall. 17th, Daniel Boyles. 18th, Braden Regist. 19th, Sophia Fragnito, the Crash winner. 20th, what's his name? Joshua Johnson. Jesus Christ. 21st is Trevor Collins. And then 22nd, dead last, is Roy Riddleton. With a little bit of technical issues from the first lap, which is unexpected. But, yeah. This first duel race is honestly, expecting to be a little entertaining. I mean, there wasn't really that much crashes, but there's at least one technical issue from the 88 driver. But there's at least some good battles between Denny Silla and Charlie Davenport, and maybe a little bit of Jack Jones since he have gone faster too, and Sam Oskin as well. But that will conclude the first nationwide duel race at Daytona. So let's get to the second duel race. And we're back from the second duel race. Yes. So I have fucked up the entry list because I put 22 drivers on the first duel, but I didn't have that much enough that I thought I would, because I put 19 drivers to the entry list for the second duel. Yeah, that was dumb of me to do that, but oh well, that's the speed weeks for y'all. So besides of all that, let's get into the starting grid for the second duel race. So in row 1 we got Logan Williams and Luke Rennie to the front. Then in row 2 we got Darren Arsforth and Noel Holiday. Okay, I didn't get that long this time. Row 3 we got Don Falconer and Marco Davidson. Row 4 we got Trey Smith and Sulis Orta. In row 5 we got John Triant. Oh Jesus. And David Paschal. Hopefully that's spelled the last name right. Row 6 row 6 we got Zachary Fitzwater Sr. and Brennan Nyset. God help me. Row 7 we got Kip Silverpoint and John Davis. Row 8 we got Lewis Sankawa and Jesse James. Now row 9 we got Chase Johnston and Jesse James. Oh no, that's Brendan Yolo, excuse me. And finally row is Dustin Davis. So that's your starting lineup for the second duel race. So again, nothing much going on from what I'm talking about, but I'm only gonna say again that the first duel race was at least was decent from the intense battles that we have from the first duel race. Maybe the second duel race would be that much crazier. Oh my goodness, I started a lot. But we will see how this goes for the most part. So here is here's a command to fire the engines before I even stop talking.
Drivers, start your engines.
Almost missed the command. But we're gonna continue. Excuse me. And now for the second duel race, oh jeez. Okay, nothing wrong happened. So we got Logan Williams and Luke Rennie to the front row now from the second duel race, as we are coming from the final turn to get things prepared for this cloudy second duel race. Oh man, I'm quite excited for this. 20 laps of this time. Almost forgot to remind you about that. Pace car is pulling itself back to the pit lane as we are ready to get the second duel race started. Green flag is out for the second duel race at Daytona. From the second lap, Darren Arnsdorf, being new leader since Logan Williams was holding on to the lead from his first start. But there goes Don Falconer going for a lead. He is now currently at second, side by side with Darren. And Zachary Fitzwater going all the way to the inside. Barely even touched the yellow line. But we still got Darren and Don side by side to the front row for the lead. And John Triant is going for the middle. Same thing to Don. But he'll be back to the inside by now. Yep, there it goes. Went until nearly that Zachary Fitzwater would pass him. And it seems that we are going 3 wide, since Zachary Fitzwater is going to try to pass 2 of the Chevy drivers for the lead. Pretty good start for everyone to go 3 wide. Now Kip Silverpoint will follow Zachary Fitzwater for the 4th lap since he is leading. You should be proud about this for getting the lead. Logan Williams and Darren Arnsdorf, who is leading from 2 or 3 laps ago, they are now at the outside lane. And there goes Lewis Sankala going to the inside to follow Zachary Fitzwater this time. That's where Kip Silverpoint has been placed to 3rd. 5 laps out of 20. You know, for this second duel race, we didn't have any issues while we pretty much getting this started, so I think this is... I think first start of the second duel race was quite better than the first duel race. It would have been terrible if everyone wrecks, but now everyone's safe from that one. And there goes for the nice step as Chase Johnson has tried to block, excuse me, for the nice step. There goes Kip Silverpoint going to the inside to try to get 2nd place back. And Zachary Fitzwater has been leading and can handle this by himself. But his teammate went a nice sip. Seems that he is catching up to his teammate for a bit. At least he is getting to the top 3 position. Now he's at 2nd. And Yep, we have two Storehouse Racing drivers on the top 10 standings. There goes Dustin Davis. Now at third. Since Kip Silverpoint has gone to the outside lane. There goes Jesse James to the inside to pass Dustin Davis for top 3 position. As Dustin Davis has gone to the outside, excuse me, he will be placed to third. There goes Luke Rennie, one of the owners of the NRLA Walgreens Cup Series. Okay, well, now he's gone to the outside then. You see, staying to the top 5 position. So far, for this second duel, we got 3 Storehouse Racing drivers taking over the top 3 position. There they go! Oh my god, they're going 3 wide! This is really something. This is quite compared much more than the Joe Gibbs Racing drivers from what they can do. And now it's between a side-by-side battle between Vernon Isip and Jesse James. 3 wide from Zachary Fitzwater, Kip Silverpoint, and John Davis, who have raced from the Birthday Bash. Jesse James is currently got himself to the lead. John Davis has now gone to second. And Sorter will be at third soon, whenever he passed Brendan Isip. And already it's almost 10 laps to go. But we're at 11 laps to go anyways. And there goes Sorta, now third. This is gonna be a short duel race though, but I don't want to make this very longer, so yeah. Daytona 500 race will be that long though. And there goes Sorta. Now have gone to second. John Davis has now gone to the inside. Oh god. Okay. He's good. Now we're at 10 laps to go. David Pastel now at third. Plus Storehouse Racing driver that can only get to third. Oh boy. Something might have happened from the 4, but Vicky is struggling a bit, but I think that he is good by now. Now it's a battle against these Storehouse Racing drivers again. It's between David Pasto and Jesse James. Now we're at 9 laps to go. Christian Russell currently right now is ruined for these both drivers. Jesse James and David Pasto, since he assigned him in to Storehouse Racing. And there goes David Pasto, going for the lead to pass Jesse James. Darren Armstrong, though, is not quite ready to do that and follow David Pasto for any reasons. And now he's gone to the outside. Rudy. And I think it might have been wrong, but we might have get a pit soon again. Which is a bad idea because I think I forgot to remove the pit stops, so yikes. Oh well. David Castro currently your leader. Second, Darren Arnstorff. And third is Marco Davidson in 96. We have gone to third already. And I think we are pitting by now. Marco Davidson, Zachary Fitzwater, and Noel Holiday will be the only third drivers that will pit from the 14th lap. As I think we're at 7 laps to go. Let's look back at our leader. Logan Williams that gun. Oh. Forgot that we're still pitting. Whoops. But now we got everyone else that is pitting. Besides 2 drivers that are staying out. So we will watch these drivers who are pitting by now. Let's look at a different angle this time. And so far, we got... Oh, I think that will conclude that David Castro will get out a pit stop first on this pit stop, which I shouldn't have done that. And I think that means that he will be our new leader. And then second will be Jesse James. Now look at these 2 drivers that are pitting by now. Third is still sort of fourth, Don Falconer. I almost said David. Fifth? Yeah, fifth is Kip Silverpoint. Sixth, Logan Williams. Seventh, Darren Arnstorff. Eighth, Chase Johnston. Ninth, Marco Davidson. And 10th is Noel Holiday. Now let's look at the 32 and the 38. They have now got their pit stops done, and they will be passed by David Castro by now. And that still will conclude that he will still be our leader. Oh wait. Okay, no. I already said that. Oh, jeez. Whoa! Luke Sankelho with a hood damage. I think he might have gotten some contact with 2 drivers, including the 14. I don't know what happened though, but we will look at the replay once we get this race done. Right now we're at 4 laps to go, with David Castro leading, as he will be the second Ford driver to try and attempt to get a second dual race win, as these 2 Ford drivers have gotten stronger on these 2 races, 2 dual races. Three laps to go. Get out of the way, 43. Okay, the 47 also have back damage. Okay, well. Like I said, I'm gonna look at the replays again, so gotta keep that in mind. John Davis is planning to pass Don Falconer, even though he's at second, but okay. And we're at 2 laps to go to end the second dual race by 20 laps. on the total of these both duel races. Both combined for both duel races will be at 50 laps each. So after this is done, this might compare to the Daytona 500 race. Say, okay, already going 3 wide. Why 3 wide? But I think that Jesse James will get closer to David Pastro this time. As we're going at 1 lap to go, presented by the NRLA again. For this last lap, we will have a close battle between these two Storehouse Racing drivers. And I bet that they both... Oh, excuse me. I bet they both will compete against each other. Maybe, but I don't think that Jesse James will have any time to pass. Oh god. Done. Oh, yep, I don't think Jesse James will plan to pass his teammate. He's gonna let him have the chance to get that win. And he's about to get it right now, as he will win the second duel race at Daytona. So I was expecting that these two drivers will battle against each other, but that won't happen until today, since Jesse James again let him have the chance to get that win. Wait a minute. He's actually 1 lap down? What? He's actually 1 lap down. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Well, everything I said was a bluey. Oh boy. So, before we even, get to the last results, we will get to the, replays of what happened during pit stops. So, let's get to it. So, it seems that while these drivers are pitting, they are, stacking up each other. And what I meant by that is that you will see it until I said something about it, I guess. I don't know. Oh! That 43 is speeding too much. He wasn't even slowing that down a bit. So that might have caused the issue that Lewis Sunkawa was speeding too much in that 43 car. So he collected the 62, the 77, the 10, the 13, the 77, and the 37. So I think that's what might have caused this issue of when they got these damage. First is David Paschal, the second Ford driver that will win the second duel race, alongside with Danny Silla. Again, I almost said David, son of a bitch. Second is Don Falconer, third Steel Sorter, fourth John Davis, fifth Trey Smith, sixth Darren Arsort, seventh Logan Williams the Pulsitor, eighth Marco Davidson, not Mark Davidson, if anyone got that confused. 9th, Chase Johnston. 10th, Kip Silverboy. 11th, Noel Holiday. 12th, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. 13th, Brennan Yolo. 14th, Dustin Davis. 15th, Brennan Isep. 16th, John Triant. 17th, Luke Rainey. 18th, Jesse James with only 1 lap down, which I didn't even notice. And 19th is Louis Sankawa, with I think the one that got the most damage. So, for my reviews on the 2 duel races, they have gone better than the Clash race, since I speeded up the of from how the race cars. I don't know. I might have forgot what it's called, but might have done something about the ratings. I don't know, but I might have fixed something about this. I might fix the AI technology and all that. That's the only thing I'm gonna say, but yeah. So again, the two duel races have gone better than the Clash race, since the duel races have gone pretty intense. Second duel race was pretty fine, until we have seen one wreck. But overall, everything from these two duel races have gone pretty good. At least have gone better than the Clash race. So hopefully that the audio and the race itself would be better than the Clash race at least. And I think that will be it for my opinions about these two duel races and the race itself. So thank you guys for watching. Look forward to the Daytona 500 race that will be coming up for next Saturday, which is the main event for the Oreo Speed Weeks. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys at the next video whenever I decide to upload more gaming videos or other stuff. But yeah, that'll be it. See you guys later.
Just